Hey everybody, I'm going to be browsing the architecture section of StumbleUpon and showing you all some cool stuff that I found that I wanted to share with you all. If you never use StumbleUpon, it's really cool. Just go to the site, it's really easy to use. I'm in the architecture section and just find some really cool houses, but there's a lot more stuff in there too that I found. And right now I'm looking at, I think it's like a house. It's just like a cabin in the woods. Just kind of this neat, like modern but rustic architecture. Pretty cool stuff. Definitely want to live here. The good thing about StumbleUpon is you can just kind of jump around. If you like something, you can. If not, you're good. Uh, the next thing I found was this urban treehouse. It looks kind of more like an apartment complex in most of the pictures, but apparently it's in Italy. It's a five-story building, and they have plants all along the outsides, and some of the metal uh, architecture is actually looks like trees. So that's pretty neat. This would be a sick office building. Really, just anything is pretty cool. I really like when nature is incorporated into architecture, even just if around it, it doesn't have to look like it or anything like that, but pretty cool stuff. Very, very interesting. This is one of the best finds in here. Oh, so this right here is a bunch of city skylines. I guess only in the US, but where they took out all of the lights. Pretty crazy. Very, very interesting. Look at that. We just this is just something that we just don't get to see. I bet the star footage was pretty enhanced. Now this house is really cool. It's like looks like tank treads, kind of like it's the way it's rolled over, or like a squashed pumpkin roll. This is a squashed pumpkin roll house. But it shows the outline. This is like one of these tiny houses. Pretty interesting. You get a lot of tiny houses in here, a lot of more trendy architecture. And this is not all that StumbleUpon has. It has all these categories. This is cool. This is, I guess, a loft apartment with a ton of glass. Oh, it's a penthouse apartment in London. Really modern, like beige and white stuff with the, I forgot what they're called, those stairs that don't have anything directly beneath them. I don't know if they're like called floating stairs or wall mounted stairs. So cool. I love the use of glass in this house. It's like there's kind of barriers. It would suck to clean though. That would be terrible to clean when you think about it. The more glass you have in the house, you better not touch it. But uh, you better not have kids. Oh, I like these pillars. They're like just blocks of wood, like books of wood stacked on top of each other. This is really nice. You just see so many houses that you would just obviously want to live in, but some that just are the creation of which are just definitely art. You see all these names here written on those seats. That's pretty cool. I wonder how many bedrooms this place actually has. It looks like it just has a few, but it would be sweet to get as a Airbnb. So this was a pretty cool find. So this architect took a $40,000 budget and some storage containers, and yeah, he's got two 40-foot shipping containers, and he made a house out of them. So that's pretty cool. $40,000 is on the lower end of housing prices, and it's not a massive house or anything like that, but it did turn out pretty cool. It's just at least interesting to see what he did with it. So what you got is this really modern look, a lot of orange. I don't know if that's from the shipping containers originally. I would think so, because I don't know why anybody would paint their house this brilliant orange. But then again, you don't want it to look like some sort of medieval factory and just have it all be gray or you know, whatever. But it's got some really nice use of windows, and I don't know what that middle part is doing, but I like that. It looks pretty cozy in there. I don't think we get to see the inside. But yeah, I think that's the before and after of those stairs there. And I wanted to say these are solar panels, but that's just the roof. But that would be cool. You know, if you wanted to top the whole thing off, put solar panels on the roof there. So one thing I've found about StumbleUpon in general is that you will find the most interesting websites. And this one, instead of just giving you the little circle at the top of your browser to show that it's loading, you know, like every website ever does, this one actually has a loading bar, as you can see. And then when you get into it, I found I had no idea how to navigate it because I guess all these little blocks signify this architect's projects, and so you can click on them to check out each project, but I didn't know how to use it from there, but this is a really cool shot of something I guess he made. Anyways, so this guy, absolutely mind-blowing. He starts out with like $9,000 and his friend gave him some land in I don't know where, India, I don't know, somewhere tropical. Builds this house out of rustic materials, makes this very Star Warsy looking Hobbit house. I just put Star Wars and Lord of the Rings in the same reference. But look at this thing he put. He made this, yeah, namaste on the door. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he like made this little hammock place. He can just walk up on top of one of his rooms and just lounge in his hammock. Pretty pretty intense. It's giving me some Swiss Family Robinson vibes. He's got a pond that he can just, you know, look at out of his living room. He looks like he's in the middle of the jungle. Look at this guy, just happy, just drinking coffee. I don't even know if this place has electricity, but I don't even care. I think this would be. I would definitely stay here. This man has made it so that he can use every bit of the house. He's walking on top of the house. He's got a kitchen in there. He's got a shower. That he looks like you can just sit down. I don't know if that's the pure intent. The bathroom sink. You got the Swiss Family Robinson again. You got the bamboo right there. And look at this guy, just loving life. He's got his little house out in the middle of India. You know, all he's got to worry about is tigers, and that's it, man. Pretty clutch life. Like pretty easy. And he can just sit in the window there in this circular Star Wars looking window. That's pretty cool. Very, very interesting. I don't know if he did this for kicks or if he just lives here now or what the deal is, but very, very neat. You don't see that too often. Oh, so this is insane. Apparently, some generals, excuse me, in the former Yugoslavia, no, the president of former Yugoslavia, like at the end of World War II, commissioned these monuments to be put in the middle of nowhere, and they're just these massive concrete and glass like not sculptures, excuse me. Yeah, monuments. They're not exactly buildings, but some of them I guess you can go in, and they're just in the middle of nowhere, out in I guess Yugoslavia. I didn't read into it that deep, but very very cool. I don't know. Some of these look kind of like explosions. I don't know if that was the intent, but got some really crazy stuff going on. Not necessarily this one, but and this I don't know what this is. It looks like a giant eye with wings. But yeah, I didn't. This is crazy. Like you just go out there and find these. So this is a house in Cape Town, South Africa. It's looking pretty luxurious. Very cool. This is like some houses that I've seen pictures of that are, you know, in LA. Very nice modern infinity pool, you know, cut stone, you know, obviously look out your freaking massive back door to miles of just ocean and your bedroom too. Crazy, really cool stuff. Looks like Tony Stark's house in Iron Man. Insane. And then if for real architecture geeks, there's actually like blueprints and I guess floor plans in here. So this was neat as well. This gets more to more like rustic architecture. This was showing how they're using sandbags to build houses. I forgot where, but showing how they can literally just take sand, shovel it into these bags, and then build these perfectly sturdy, very good for that area houses. Obviously, they could be fitted with, much better stuff, but they're just putting some rebar in the ground and then building. And here's the finished product. You can see on the inside, very nice. They got, doors. If you saw the doors up there, I mean, just, I don't know, very, very nice for that area. Very easy to build, and I can't imagine how long it takes him to really get one up, but it can't be that long. So this was cool too. This is just a garage that got turned into just a cozy living space, which if you're not gonna park your car in it, really cool idea. Looks like they made this into sort of a like loft situation. Pretty neat. And here's one of those houses in LA I was talking about. Infinity pool as well. Those are really cool. I don't know why they haven't come up with another type of pool. All I ever see is infinity pools. I don't know what happened to just normal pools, but hey, I mean, looks really nice. So great use of glass in this one. I feel like the floor would be really cold on your feet, but they do have some tigers for you to step on. I'm sure those are not real tigers, unless it's Mike Tyson's house. I heard that he likes a lot of fur. Oh, and they got a projector outside, so you can watch a movie in the pool. That's a really good idea. Or a game, or whatever. This is pretty cool. It was only a one-page site, but the shape of that room was pretty neat. Also, this building is crazy. All this webpage was just a picture of one building. Here is a house in a place I can't pronounce, Avia. Anyhow, really interesting shape, and I like how they use the boards on the outside so that people don't trample your grass if you're outside trying to entertain, which is pretty cool because if you have a house like this, you probably want to have people over. It's definitely pretty cool. And I also like the inside cobblestone area that was there because you can I don't know, kind of have like a party in the middle of your house. You got a wine cellar for it. Really cool stuff. But yeah, if you haven't checked out StumbleUpon, definitely check it out. I'll have some more videos like this with the other aspects of the site and more from the architecture section. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.